Hey everybody, okay, I haven't done one of these for a while. It's the 13th of April, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I'd do a garden update video. The last one I did was in December sometime, so there should be if you go and watch that one, there should be quite a lot of change in the garden. And if you have a quick look around, you should see that there's a big change or a start. Okay, so we'll start by the back door again, like we did last time. Okay, already now there is a blackberry. Loads of new growth on this. Absolutely loads. I'm hoping that we get some fruit off this year. We should do. We've got Pieris, and the Pieris has got loads of new growth as well. That's looking really good. A little bit of flowers, nothing much. It didn't seem to do much, but I don't care. I didn't kill it for that. That is the veg plot. As you can see, the polyanthus and Obretia are flowering well. In there you can probably just see the garlic and the onions, the red and the white, and there are my potatoes. So there. I've also got some alliums there that I totally missed, and that is the old wisteria, buddleia, sorry, that just doesn't seem to want to do anything, so I've taken it out of his pot, and at some point I'm going to get rid of it. So yeah, yucca, camellia. The other day, I found ladybugs on it, so I'm very happy with that. Hopefully the wet weather won't stop them, and there'll still be ladybugs on it. My dwarf narcissi are just finishing, and if you can see, the tulips are coming up. This is my my bulb pot. So I've got tulips, narcissi, I've got, what else have I got in there? I've got a couple of things. Montbretia underneath, they'll be coming up soon. And there's something else, I think I got a gladioli in there, I'm not sure. I've got my walnut tree, which isn't doing an awful lot. If you can see there, if I can get it to focus. Got tiny little growth points on it, so it is coming through, but it's just very slow. Berberis, is that all coming to focus? Yep. Lots of new growth on that, looks good. I've got nowhere to put it. I really need to find somewhere to put that, to plant it, because if it stays in that pot, it's not going to do any good. Moving on, I've got my, it's really not doing well at all, this needs to be in the ground too. Scots pine, not doing well. That's my smoke bush. It took a bit of a strong cutting last year. It's not really knocked it back much. If I can get it to focus, there are plenty of new growth on that. And there's also plenty on these small points here, so I'm not worried at all. In fact, this cutback seems to have done quite a lot of good to it, because there's loads of new growth on it. So I'm happy with that. Even though it was quite a harsh prune, it's doing quite well. So yeah, that's good. Not doing well. Yeah, whatever the bloody hell that's called. I'll have to put an annotation on that, so what it is. Yeah, no, it's going to annoy me now. Cinerary at the back, that will start coming through soon. Because it's just been raining. If you look there, you can see new growth coming through. So yeah, that's good. Black-eyed Susans, obviously it's really too early for them yet, so they're not even showing much. A couple of leaves from last year, but yeah, no, it's way too early for those, so I'm not worried about those yet. My ground cover conifer, if you see the label there, was £1, very good. Tulip, spike but no flower yet. At the back of that is yarrow, but I think I might have lost it. It's not pushing up yet, and last year it was already. And if later on I show you the one on the front, you'll see that's already well established by now. There's nothing there, so I might have lost that. My Hushera, lots of new growth on that. If you look there, pushing up quite well. So yeah, I've got no problems with that. That's another allium there. I don't know if there's too many growth spikes from this. Just see some old. This is Coreopsis. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Another allium, Virginia, Brescia, Polyanthus at the back there. This is the foxglove from last year. It was quite low down and flat, but obviously now it's starting to push its spike up, and from the centre, if you look in there, we'll have the flower spikes soon. So yeah, that should do quite well. That is the thingy. Yeah, I'm doing really well. I should have had a look at the names of the plants. Really taking over plants. That is the bee nest. If you look there, there's the entrance. No sign of anything from them yet. So I mean, it's a bit early yet. So we've had a few bees flying around, but nothing showing yet. Osteospermum. It's got some growth there, so that's doing well. Loads of flowers on the Pieris. Very happy with that. The other day I found a red-tailed bee feeding on one of the bells. I was a bit worried as to why all the flowers were dropping, and then I found the bee, and so yeah, no worries. Also, lots of new growth, loads of it, so I'm very happy with that. Seems to have done really well over winter this year, so I'm happy with that. More Brescia. Last year when I did the last picture, I didn't introduce you to Gregor. Gregor is my gargoyle. He looks over the pond. He's the gargoyle. Yeah, if ever I need a gargoyle. That is a iris, a water iris of some description. Here we have loads of lupins. Still a little bit of frost from this morning. There's loads of dew on it, you can see. Very nice, doing very well. In about a month, you'll not be able to see that cordyline at all. And that's not good. Oh, the bane of my existence. Gallium aspinine? Cleavers. Fucking horrible stuff. I'll be getting rid of that in a bit now that I've just seen it. Perennial geranium. Now that is the other bee nest that I put in, and that's the entrance there. The idea being that the lupins and the perennial geranium actually grow up around it and kind of hide it and protect it a little bit, keep it warm, keep it shaded, so that should help a lot. If I remember about the sun. My first loss over winter is the Centaurea. I seem to have lost it for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know what happened to it, but it's died. There is another one to the side of it. I'll show you in a second, and that one's fine. So I don't know why it's failed. Some muscari, some narcissus. This one's a white one. If I can pitch the head up, it's got quite a nice yellow ruff on it. That's quite nice, that one. On the floor there, if I can, it is Coreopsis. That's the same as the one behind me. That's pushing up already, so that's doing well. Some lavender there. some more muscaries and an allium with, oh, there we go, flower spike there. Can you see that? Yep. And by the side of that is the Centaurea. Now that one's growing. That one's pushing up already, so why the one on the left died, I don't know. But it did, so whatever. Aquilegia. That is an absolute monster this year. Don't know why it's so big, but it is. It's an absolute beast already. No flowers pushing up yet though, so I don't know. More Narcissi and Obretia. Here is one of my Aquilegia that I got off Blooming Beautiful. This one will be going to a friend of mine. That one at the back is the one that I've planted. Already put on quite a bit of growth. I'm doing really well. In the front of that is some feverfew, and at the back there is a tulip. I think it's a tulip. I don't know, because if you look, it's got a very strange flower there. That doesn't look like a tulip to me. I don't think that it is actually a tulip, but if it's not a tulip, I don't know what it is, because I don't think I planted it. Okay, going back round here, we have, this is a white lavender, and by the side of that here is the oh Jesus, really not doing well. Nope, it's gone again. Doing well on the memory thing today. Yeah, I don't know, gone. Moving on, the Rose Campion seems to be quite well. It's still green, although I seem to have lost the parent plant, so I don't know what that is. At the back there is lamb's ear, very fluffy, pushing up a couple of places, doing well. A couple of lavenders in pots, some more daffies. This one has got a very vivid orange centre. It's very nice. That this is my favourite of the daffies or narcissi. Much better than the ones over there. Got some mint. This was the mint that was behind the Centaurea over there. I planted it outside of a pot, and earlier on the spring, about 2 weeks ago, I found that there was about 20 shoots. 20! I think I'd made a mistake there. You need to rein that in, because 20 shoots is a bit much. So yeah, that could have gotten away. So I had to dig it out, and some of it went in the bin, and some of it's in here. So yeah, I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4 fronds there, but there might be another one over to this side somewhere. Another Pyrrhus. That was a gift. That was a birthday gift last year from the person who I am going to give. Whoops, there we go. That Aquilegia to. So yeah, that'd be nice. Some flowers on the top there. Doing well. See if we can focus it. Yay! There we go. Focus. At the back there is. You can't quite see that because I'm in the way. Is the Eryngium. Just like that one is. That one's an Eryngium too. They're doing very, very well. Just looking through this, there's quite a few from growths there. This is my second death. This is a Cuphea, C-U-P-H-E-A, Cuphea. I think that's right. Cuphea. That didn't survive over winter. Yeah, there's absolutely no growth on that, so that's died. This is my white Spirea. That was Spirea over there. This one has actually doing really, really well. I mean, I've not got any dead wood at all. I'm very surprised. Oh, and there's a tiny bit there. That's doing really well. It's got very, very, very bright white flowers on that. So I'm looking forward to that flowering this year. Come round out the way. Oop. I've got mystery plant. Don't know what it is. It's very nice though. It's very nice. This is the Christmas tree that we got this year. If I can make it focus. Already got new growth on it. Possibly. Or is it flower? Oh, it might be flowers. No, it's flowers. Beg your pardon, it's flowers. Looking good. Yay. So that's the Christmas tree from this year. Down here we've got chives. Chives growing. Not sure what they are. That is a delphinium. In fact, there's a few delphiniums in there. There's a dock leaf in there. Is there any weirder things? Some clover. I'm happy about the clover growing. Some people don't like clover. I don't mind it. It's quite nice. Bees like it. Bees and wasps. In here is the wild garlic that I was hoping would grow last year. I only got like 6 fronds last year. This year I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe more. So that's doing quite well. Put that back down. 75 of them's already got their summer colouring. Very happy with that. There we go, more cleavers. Not happy with that. I'm going to have to come back out later on when I finish doing this. Take all them up. Oh, that looks like hawthorn. Don't know where that's come. Well, obviously one of the birds brought that in. We haven't got any hawthorn anywhere near here. Around here, this is the raspberry, and you can see that there is loads of good growth on that. Very happy with that, and that will get, if I pull out a bit, that will get trailed off to the side. I'll move the bird feeder in a bit. Blueberry, already flowering. Okay, I'm not going to turn the whole. Actually, you might be able to turn the whole thing around. There we go. Already flowering, and already producing. If I can find some. Yeah, there we go. Some leaves. Leaves already forming on it. It's doing very well this year. A little bit dead wood, but no worries there. I pruned out the oldest branch last year, but I may have made a mistake here because the growth is actually growing that way. Because this is the newest piece of growth. And that's not good. It seems to be growing in that direction. I need to encourage it to come back this way. Hopefully it'll just push out a new runner this year and grow from there, but we'll see. I don't know about that one. Okay, that's the greenhouse. I'm actually going to have to walk out quite a long way. Greenhouse. I'm not going to go inside there because it's going to be wet as buggery. Some pollies. Don't ask me where I got those from because I nicked them from where I used to work. Illegal. The other blueberry. This one's got loads of buds, but none of them are flowering yet. It's doing nicely, that one. That one's the one that was the gift last year. Pond in the pot. Loads of algae in there. But a few things are growing, so not too bad. I don't know if you can see that in there. Some growth there. That's not bad. Coming over here. This is the cherry that we bought last year with when mother-in-law came up. Loads of good growth on that. No flowers yet. Obviously I think we're a bit previous for the actual flowers, but hopefully these will burst into the flowers. I'm not sure how it works with these. Pull that bit. Because of the greenhouse, I had to move a few things around. So now my strawberries in the vertical gardening have been moved over here, and from overwintering they've actually done quite well. They're already coming back. A few days ago I started letting some water drip through. Oh, that one might have died, that one. Actually, no, that looks a little bit green in there, so that might be coming back. But the other ones are still there, and they're all still doing well, so maybe I'll have to change that one. I don't know, I'll find out in a couple of weeks. But yeah, that's already doing quite well. This is that Salix, the goat willow from earlier on in the year. It's already opening up, but I don't know if that's the right colour. It seems very dark. I don't know, but it is opening, and there is some strength. I pulled it. If you remember, there was another plant in here, which I didn't know what it was, and I've pulled that out now. But when I resat this, there wasn't much. There wasn't much root growth at all, only a tiny amount. But since I've moved it into this, I've put some new medium in, new soil in, and already there's lots of pullback. Normally when a plant's dead or dying, you find if you give it a tug on through, I think it'll come straight up. But this hasn't. Also, I've got a self-seed of this stuff. I think it's a sedum. I remember looking it up over the winter, and I think that's a sedum. But that's a self-seed of that. And finally, the last thing, I think, is this, which is my clematis. Doing quite well already. I had actually fears of losing it last year because the leaves went this horrible colour, and it looked like it picked up a fungal disease or something, and I had to deck it, and it didn't come back at all. But this year, no, it seems to have done quite well. It's pushing up already, so yep, that's good. I'm just wondering whether or not this is... Oh no, it's just creeping grass. I wonder if there's going to be another, because it did originally come up from there, but now it's coming up from there, so I don't know whether or not it's pushed up underneath, or if there'll be another growth, because if you look here, there is something there, but I don't want to disturb it yet, so we'll see. Oh, and that looks like a plant, possibly hawthorn again, I don't know, we'll see. I'll let things, usually I don't weed things until like you know what it is, that's going to go soon. But if I don't know what it is, I tend to leave it until I can find out. And well, that's it. That's it for the back. I'll do the front in a bit. Oh, hang on, didn't talk about this. The insect hotel, it got a new roof to protect it from rain, because we had a lot of rain over the winter. And hopefully this year there should be a little more. We've already seen a couple of bees out already, so I'm hoping. And that's the back.